Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. Let's continue on our journey of Ghost Love Score, one of the greatest songs ever written. I truly believe that. I've never heard Anette sing it. I'm going to guess that a lot of you guys haven't either. We skip over Anette sometimes. I have found a few performances of hers that I thought were really good. I hope this is going to be one of them. I am intrigued to hear what she does with the track. There's a big difference from Taria versus Floor. Floor's Golden Note, of course, at the end, really changed up the entirety of the song. It really hit the end home in a different way than those violins. So we'll see what Anette did. One of the things I do like about Anette performing was I really felt that the guys in the band really gave it just every bit of effort possible. And so sometimes the Marco stuff's just really good to me. Anyhow, let's jump in together. Let's see what we got. This is going to be the only performance with Anette I was able to find. There was a couple other slivers of stuff, but they were short and they were fan clips and stuff, and I just figured, let's do the proper ones. So let's do it. Alright, so I obviously didn't realize that this is fan shot as well, but it's the best we're going to get that I'm aware of with Anette performing, so I'm going to continue on with it. That's why I didn't stop it in the beginning and just call it a day, because there's nothing else I could find. Sometimes I find stuff from the jazz festival they did, but I couldn't find a full clip from it. It's a little unfair because the sound's coming through presumably a cell phone or something, but she just doesn't have the seems like she's almost nervous while she's singing here. You know, there's not that determination that I think the track really needs. Both Tarja and Floor sing it with that. There's a lot of conviction when they sing it, and that makes it something that you have to hear. Here, that's not really coming across. But let's continue on and see if things switch up at all.
A siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my longing. Still I write my songs about the dream of mine. Worth everything I may ever be. A child will be born again. The siren carried him to me. First of them, true life, singing on the shoulders of an angel without care for love and love.
I wonder if that's a decision from the LD, the band. The yellow lighting is what I'm getting at. You know, this is a much lighter version vocally than what we're all used to. If you were a Nightwish fan back here with 2009, you know Tarja. And so with Tarja, it was definitely a different vocal delivery. Here, she's trying to make it, I think, a little more personal. And I like that, again, she switched it up a little bit. But I just like that determination in the track. So here with this lighter presence, you have a yellow, you know, instead of these dark colors. So just an observation. I'm thinking right now is the guys must have known they lost something. Right here, we're missing the and that's a wonderful part of this track where it's that vocal display of just, I'm going to say, awesomeness, which they skipped here because it's not really the way she performs. It's a little mean sounding, but honestly, in this particular version here, honestly feel like it's someone's kid sister singing the track. You know, it's whether you like it or you don't, it's a very, very different way of performing the song from the female, from the vocalist's perspective. The guys sound pretty much the same, although it does sound a little bit more like the Flora version rather than the Tarja version with all the instruments as well, to me. I knew she wasn't going to do it. I don't think she was doing those. That was all just making up for it with the drums. So I just had a feeling it wasn't going to happen.
Okay, maestro. Little piano.
So I did like that she tried to put her own thumbprint on the track and make it her own. I liked the little vibe at the end where she was just flowing with it. I'm just so accustomed to hearing the other versions with that deep refinement. It's difficult for me to grasp hearing the track with that light, higher voice. It's just not for me, I don't think. So this is my least favorite version thus far. But the high hope is that Floor's coming next. And it's nice to hear something a little bit different on the in-between, right? So we got that. So I skipped End of an Era before this because I'd already done it before. I did it quite some time ago. And now we're also going to skip Wacken because I do it all the time. It's one of my favorite performances ever. And we're going to jump into another performance, though, after Wacken with Floor performing. So join me on that one, guys. And if you have any comments about Annette's performance here, feel free to put it. I thought truly at the end where she vibed a little bit was kind of fun. Just let me know if you guys connected to it. Is it unfair because it came through a cell phone? You know, are we cutting her short? Maybe. Anyhow, let's jump into the next one. Guys, thank you. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.